VidarReturns, and now Part 2. Every new generation of children evolving dependence on this new world. How disconnected from nature can we become? Close your eyes and reopen them, and as we peer down upon the future, we see a city of magnificent buildings and very efficient forms of transportation. People no longer carry cell phones as they have become digitally integrated with technology. Everyone wirelessly connected. Whenever thirsty, people drink a container of purified water with supplemented nutrients and artificial chemical flavors. And people don't wear cloth face masks anymore. They only breathe purified air. Every building is mandated to have the highest standards of air purification. Whenever going outside, citizens wear body bubbles with advanced air filtration to protect them from natural pollen in the air as well as any airborne pathogens. These body bubbles also protect people from excess sunlight and dangerous outdoor temperatures. With thermal body regulation, citizens can always maintain a pleasant 72 degrees Fahrenheit at all times. Also, to protect from pathogens, all food must be sterilized through advanced forms of cooking and radiation. All forms of raw food, including fruits and vegetables, contain bacteria and microscopic life which could harm a person, and they must be purified. As an additional measure to help protect citizens, every individual is mandated to take biannual pharmaceutical vaccinations and booster shots. They can conveniently receive their shots right at their place of work. People go to work, then come back home, and they keep the system functioning. People of the future don't have many possessions, as everyone relies on the system to provide them with what they need, and the system relies on them. Government keeps a close watch on all citizens to protect them, of course. Everyone is mandated to have health and location tracking programs installed to their digital implants. This allows the system to prevent viral outbreaks, as well as catch potential criminals easier. The controlled media outlets inform everyone that if they aren't doing anything wrong, then they should have nothing to hide, and so the system tracking and recording their life is a good thing. Also in the future, citizens have free access to travel within their limited districts. Though if they want to travel outside their district, then they'll require a financial credit check, a social credit check, and a physical health examination. The system can pull most of this information from the historical record kept of every individual. The system has a historical record of everyone from birth, or what we would call birth, as women no longer carry children in their womb, as this is considered too much of a health risk. Fetuses are now grown in special holding facilities with artificial wombs. Citizens are easily sold this idea on the pretense that they can supply the fetus with perfect nutrition and the mother need not risk her health or her body in any way. Also, she can keep her trim, firm figure. Vanity can be a powerful motivator. And in the future, occasionally friends will still go outside for walks in the wilderness and experience the beauties of nature and woodland animals through the safety and comfort of virtual reality. People don't have much in the way of possessions, but in a strange way, they rather seem happy. Not happy as we know it, but happy in a dreamlike way. Once in a while, someone may have a mental breakdown, but it's rare. Every citizen takes antidepressants and mood-regulating medication to remain of good and compliant mind, and these medications have been refined to excellent standards. Now take a step back and look at this future our species is currently headed toward. A technological future in which humans are so dependent on technology that we are no longer capable of survival without it. Citizens may continue to survive, but only so long as the technological system exists. But even if we thought the system was a good thing, how long do we think this advanced system could support humans? Advancement of technology is speeding up with every generation, and the more technologically advanced a society becomes, the more fragile it becomes. Where do humans go once they have sterilized every inch of existence and isolated themselves from every microscopic threat in nature? Like a house of cards, it's building up higher and higher. The instability is growing, and when the system does collapse and fail, whether by accident or by design, there will be mass panic, mass chaos, and mass death. This is a future that has not yet come, and it's not too late for us to change direction. To be clear, this isn't a message against all technology. This is a message against a system of technological dependence. A system that has the power to enslave and destroy us. A warning about how we use technology and our level of dependence on it for our existence. As a species, we've become more disconnected from nature in the past 100 years than in the past 1,000 years, and this disconnect is accelerating fast. Somewhere along the line, we've moved away from fulfilling our purpose for the life and health of future generations, and we've moved to a life of comfort and pleasure seeking for ourselves. We've been commercially sold on an artificial and manufactured lifestyle. We've moved from a healthy family structure and strong lineage to an unstable society structure and children disconnected from self-survival. The future we're moving toward is that of an authoritarian technocracy with an inevitably disastrous end. And there is no magic salvation from the sky that is coming to rescue us. We have to rescue ourselves, and we should start today. That dystopian future has not come yet, but it's quickly coming to our children and grandchildren. The technological system is already coming into existence today. In the USA right now, 66% of American adults are taking some form of prescription drugs. How many Americans would survive if their medications were cut off? Blessed are those among us who can still sleep in contact with the earth, and blessed are those among us who can still live without laboratory manufactured medications. Write a comment below. What would our ancestors say if they saw us intergenerationally allowing ourselves led to the slaughter as a result of being sold on a lifestyle of trying to indulge all of our degenerate pleasures? The technological system of complete human dependence is coming, and we cannot stop it. There is no stopping it. But it's not too late for some of us to reject it and save ourselves. The first thing we must reject is that the way things are in the modern world are the way things should be, or they are supposed to be. Being 100% dependent on others for farming and food is at the root of the system of dependence. Again, this doesn't mean abandoning technology and becoming primitive. In fact, we must use technology and we must be good at it, because those primitivists that do not use technology will become easily harmed and dominated by an advanced technological society. No, we don't avoid technology. Instead, we utilize advanced technology to defend ourselves. Encrypted communications and interconnected alliances of information. The key is that we use technology as a community and trusted networks, and we control the technology instead of it controlling us. We seek to avoid depending on advanced technology for our essential survival. We remain connected to nature to the greatest degree possible. If you personally are not technologically savvy, then that's okay. Not every person has the time or ability to be technologically savvy, and that's a good thing. As a community, we will work together, each of us with strengths in different fields, some in advanced technology and some in primitive technology. Knowing and passing down primitive and basic technologies with every generation is extremely valuable, as these are the skills that will truly allow our people to live another 10,000 years and beyond. VidarReturns videos are produced for free to you and without advertisements. Help support this channel by signing up for free at ODYSEE.com. ODYSEE is the fastest growing online video network. Just follow the invite link below. Also, if you haven't already, go watch our previous recording on how humans are evolving genetic defects. The title, Degeneracy, is flooding the world. Link in the description. Also, remember to follow on our other networks to stay updated with all our content. We're on Steemit, Gab, Minds, and ODYSEE networks, and live chat on the Matrix network. We send out love to all our brothers and sisters. Stay blessed. Vidar returns.